I'm as ready as I'll ever be. This is Wordle Spoiler, a recap, analysis, and review podcast of today's Wordle. Warning, if you haven't done your Wordle yet today, this podcast will spoil it.
So what'd you get?
I got a 6 today.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I was awoken from a dream in which I was picking my Wordle word. And I sort of, stumbled around between sleeping and awake for a while, thinking about the Wordle word, and woke up with this word, which I was partially given in a dream. And in the dream, I couldn't decide whether it was strip or strap that I should start with. And in the dream, I think I started with strap. So this morning I started with strap.
So your starter word was strap. So you have one green and one yellow.
Yes.
You have the R, but the A is not in the correct place.
That is correct. So as I wake up, not really my second word choice. I made the mistake this morning of starting the Wordle when I was asleep. That's what I'm trying to get at. So I'm not trying to make excuses for myself, but
What are you then?
well, I'm trying to tell the story.
Okay.
And I'm also admitting that now I have a fear of Wordle, and I fear I've lost my edge, and I have to work through that. But I'm going to tell the story of my Wordle journey. So my second word choice today was carve.
Okay. So you got 2 greens then, right?
I got 2 greens, and I used my favorite letter, which is C.
Oh.
And I chose, instead of a CH, which is my favorite word letter combination lately, I chose to put an E on the end, sort of like what I was talking about doing the other day and decided not to. So
per yesterday's podcast, episode 5.
yes, I went with the E on the end as a second vowel choice, starting with a C.
Great choice.
I thought it wasn't bad. And then I got stuck because I had a lot of thoughts.
Talk me through it.
One of the thoughts I had, and I'm not making this up, was barren. And spoiler, that's the answer today. And I thought, not only is barren a capitalized word, proper title, a baron, it has 2 R's, which is wrong. But there was 2 reasons why I decided it was definitely not barren.
Yes.
So then I go back to the drawing board, and I'm like, what could it possibly be? We got an L left. We've got a Y left. We've got an M left. We've got an F left. All of these, there were so many words. Not really that many, but there were a lot of words I could choose.
And
now that I've excluded barren.
And you are facing a death spiral, honestly, with an AR
I was at the start of my death spiral. So my next choice was hardy.
Which I think is a great choice, because you're taking out so many letters and so many choices there.
Thank you. Well, it was really necessary to eliminate that Y. Because by eliminating the Y...
You're taking out the D,
I also
the H.
eliminated an LY possibility. Yeah. So I didn't have to play the L.
Yeah, right.
But it wasn't hardy. And it wasn't an H, a D, or a Y. So then I'm like, wow, okay, where are we going now? Is it an I-N, O-N, ending in A, ending in O?
Right.
And so Again,
you're
it's
in,
not Baron because Baron is capitalized and Baron has 2 R's. No, it doesn't. But
right. So the answer has been eliminated from your mind. So why would you even think about it?
I didn't anymore.
Right.
So I picked karma. 2 A's. Thinking it's got to be karma. It's got to be.
And also, like, Wordlebot would probably...
Would love karma.
Yeah.
It was not karma. Another AR death spiral.
So
Step
where
down.
are you mentally here
I
at this
am
point?
also at this point. I'm staring at it. I'm, intermittently doing other things. I'm frustrated. I can't think of a word.
You're putting for a bogey.
What's a bogey?
Well, hole in one, eagle, birdie, par, bogey, double bogey. It's golf terms for how you describe. So you're looking
so
at a
at this
bogey.
point, I've got 4 in. I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't know if it's a word I even know. Like, I hate when I get past a 4 and have no clue. So I did some more things. I looked around. I finally look at it, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, these
Guys are going...
science on us.
No, they're going ancient grains on us. They're going Pharaoh. It's got to be Pharaoh.
Oh, right. History. Sorry.
A glutinous grain.
I thought Pharaoh rod, but...
But no Pharaoh. It's not Pharaoh.
As we know...
And so I'm like, what?
Oh, my gosh.
What can it possibly be? I have no idea.
How long between 5 and 6? And where were you at?
I was terrified because I really couldn't think of one possible more obscure anything. So I went back to Baron just because I questioned my spelling abilities always, and I had thought of it earlier, and sure enough. But I look at Wordlebot, and Wordlebot claimed that after karma, there were no more words available, and I would get it in my next turn.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
this is what Wordlebot said, which I cannot believe. Okay, I'm going to read this.
Here we go.
This is what it says about my 5th pick, Pharaoh, Farro, which is an ancient grain if you look it up. There was only one possible solution left, and this wasn't it. Pharaoh is a valid guess, but it's unlikely to be a solution based on what I've learned from playing Wordle. But there's still only one solution remaining, and you should solve the puzzle on your next turn. Of course, I read this after I've solved it. Why isn't Pharaoh? They're going to pick manga, but Pharaoh is not a word that they will pick in Wordle? What? I don't know what to say. Anyway.
Well, we could always hop on the train, head up to the New York Times offices, find the Wordlebot, and have a word with him.
Wordlebot is just laughing and laughing and eating his Pharaoh salad.
Probably is. That's a healthy lunch.
I know, but I'm gobsmacked. Anyway, whatever. I got it. I snuck by.
Smacked could be a 6. Could be a...
Smack.
Smack.
Smack's a good word.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Anyway, that's my journey. I know I sound angry. Whatever.
And I think
I'm annoyed.
I think she might be. A little.
I just like... What are the standards?
What are the rules? What are the rules?
Why isn't Pharaoh a valid Wordle word? Tell me that, Wordlebot. And I thought Baron was capitalized, but I guess it's not.
Right.
Baron von Munchausen? Capitalized, I think.
I believe so, too.
So I'm not even going to bring up the other one, Baron, that we try to forget about. But anyway, I'm just
I would
I
have
now have
guessed.
a complex that I will never be able to do Wordle again without getting a 6.
All right. And is your attitude reflected in today's haiku?
Yes.
Well, we got a note from a producer. He said the haiku should be said twice. So the haiku from now on will be said twice, one after another.
Okay. Well, the Wordle haikus are more challenging the more words you must fit in there, because each word takes up
Syllables.
at least one syllable.
Syllables.
So
Yeah.
it makes crafting the words into a remotely coherent haiku even more challenging. So,
I believe in you.
okay, well, my words again in order were strap, carve, hardy, karma, pharaoh, barren. My haiku is as follows. Shoulder strap, carve deep. Hardy harvest, karma paid. Pharaoh for barren.
Visually, I saw it there. I saw the Van Gogh painting of the. I know they were sowing seeds, but I visually saw that.
Nice.
Harvesting old time. With.
Should I read it again?
I would love to. I would love it if you did.
Okay. Shoulder strap, carve deep. Hardy harvest, karma paid. Pharaoh for barren.
Beautiful.
Thanks. I realize most of my haikus have something to do with suffering. That's not on purpose.
But I mean, that's a game. That's Wordle. Like, we put ourselves into that place, A challenge.
Sure. I mean, I guess maybe
we
the
don't-
words
if we-
I
if we-
choose are more associated with work, pain, actions of work, and strength, and oppression.
Sounds good. This has been today's Wordle Spoiler
Podcast.